Hey friends, let's see what's sold on eBay. First off, we have these Mavic bike rims picked for $5, sold for $110. Then we have our vintage 80s and 90s hair clips. These were picked for $2 and sold for $15. Then we have an Eddie Bauer down jacket picked for $1.50, sold for $20. Then we have ourselves a color bandana. These things always sell, picked for 5 cents, sold for $12. Then we have ourselves a leather fringe crossbody purse. This was picked for $2 and sold for $30. Then we have a vintage pumpkin windsock. This was picked for $1 and sold for $20. Then we have Master Sportsman's vest, was picked for $1, sold for $15. Deluxe adult pirate costume was picked for $2 and sold for $20. LuLaRoe dress was picked for $1 and sold for $10. The Flavin Raven, I don't know how you say that one, but it's a crossbody bag picked for 75 cents, sold for $24. Wooden dollhouse miniature banister rails picked for 5 cents, sold for $10.50. Spirit of Halloween witches or wizards hat was picked for $1 and sold for $12. Then we have ourselves the Alaska Airlines dress, which was picked for $2 and sold for $75. Then we have a Hughes Craft aluminum dealership plaque, was picked for $1 and sold for $20. We have Shine Bright Christmas ornaments, which was picked for $3 and sold for $23. The kids pirate costume was picked for $2 and sold for $15. Then we had some Halloween scarves that were picked for 10 cents total and sold for $10. Then we have a light up skull Halloween mask. This was picked for 75 cents and sold for $10. Then we have a puppy vintage wall tapestry. And this was picked for $1 and sold for $10. Then we have the Dog Lemmy reflective jacket, and this was picked for 10 cents and sold for $7. A Totes Newsboy cap was picked for 15 cents and sold for $12.50. BMX pedals that are vintage sold for $13 and was picked for $2. A crazy Halloween costume with the suit was picked for $3 and sold for $17. A vintage key workman's wear was picked for $1.50 and sold for $18. Vintage Tap Out MMA beanie was international sale, picked for 10 cents and sold for $25. And last but not least, Bath and Body Works Dream Bright. It was picked for 75 cents and sold for $10. That's a nice little haul for today. Thanks, folks. As always, thanks for watching. And what fun or funky item did Nondor find at the bins today? Well, he found Venom, action figure, articulations, and everything. I thought he was pretty cool.